Welcome to Today in Nerd History. For today, March 19th. The Star Trek The Next Generation episode, Heart of Glory, aired March 19th, 1988. In this episode, Lieutenant Worf's loyalty is put to the ultimate test when Klingon fugitives attack the Enterprise and attempt to recruit him. The Star Trek The Next Generation episode Genesis aired March 19th, 1994. In this episode, when a new torpedo guidance system malfunctions, Picard and Data go chasing after it into an asteroid field, while the crew is left behind to deal with their own strange behaviors. The Star Trek Voyager episode, Favorite Son, aired March 19th, 1997. In this episode, Ensign Kim leads the ship to a mysterious planet where he is told he is part alien and is needed there for reproductive purposes. The TV series Farscape premiered March 19th, 1999. In this series, American astronaut John Crichton finds himself thrown across the universe when an experimental mission goes bad. Crichton teams up with a group of rebels involved in an intergalactic battle and begins a journey unlike anything he dreamed was possible, while trying to find a way back to Earth. The Star Trek Picard episode, In Arcadia Ego, Part 1, was released March 19th, 2020. In this episode, following an unconventional and dangerous transit, Picard and the crew finally arrive at Soji's homeworld. However, with Romulan warbirds on their trail, their arrival brings only greater danger as the crew discovers more than expected about the planet's inhabitants. Happy birthday, Bruce Willis, born March 19th, 1955. Walter Bruce Willis is an American actor, producer, and singer. His career began on the off-Broadway stage and then on TV in the 1980s, most notably as David Addison in Moonlighting. He is perhaps best known for his role of John McClane in the Die Hard movies. He has appeared in over 60 movies, including Pulp Fiction, 12 Monkeys, The Fifth Element, Armageddon, The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Sin City, Red, The Expendables 2, and the 2018 Death Wish. Happy birthday, Ursula Andress, born March 19th, 1936. She is a Swiss actress and former model who has appeared in American, British, and Italian movies. Her breakthrough role was as a Bond girl, Honey Ryder, in the first James Bond film, Dr. No. She later starred as Vesper Lynd in the 1967 Bond parody, Casino Royale. Other credits include Fun in Acapulco, 4 for Texas, She, The 10th Victim, The Blue Max, The Southern Star, Perfect Friday, Red Sun, The Sensuous Nurse, Slave of the Cannibal God, The Fifth Musketeer, Clash of the Titans, and Peter the Great. Happy birthday, Connor Trinneer, born March 19th, 1969. He is from Walla Walla, Washington, and is the actor best known for playing Commander Charles Trip Tucker III, the chief engineer of the NX-01 Enterprise on Star Trek Enterprise. He has received 2 Saturn Award nominations from the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films for his performance as Tucker. He attended Pacific Lutheran University on a football scholarship, graduating with a BFA in acting. He then attended the University of Missouri, Kansas City, where he obtained an MFA in acting and directing. His grandparents on his mother's side were all from southern Missouri and northern Arkansas, and provided the inspiration for the southern accent for his role as Trip Tucker. He guest starred in a number of other TV shows, such as Pensacola Wings of Gold, ER, Sliders, Freaky Links, Gideon's Crossing, Numbers, Close to Home, NCIS, Without a Trace, Family Guy, Criminal Minds, Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles, 24, and The Mentalist. He was also in the made-for-TV movie 61, Asterisk, Far East, and Star Runners. He had a recurring role as the vengeful Wraith-human hybrid named Michael on Stargate Atlantis, and also starred in the web series Stargate Origins. Remembering Tige Andrews, born March 19, 1920, and passed away January 27, 2007. He has about a dozen movie roles and 50 TV guest appearances, but he is probably best known for his role as Police Captain Adam Greer on The Mod Squad. His TV career started with appearances on various shows in the early 1950s, ultimately becoming a regular on The Phil Silvers Show, the cult sitcom also known as Sergeant Bilko, after which he took on a recurring role on The Detectives. In 1955, he made his feature film debut in Mr. Roberts, and then The Wings of Eagles, Until They Sail, Onionhead, In Enemy Country, and The Last Tycoon. The majority of his TV work took place throughout the 1960s. During this time, he played the Klingon Cross in the Star Trek episode Friday's Child, and was on Mr. Novak, Jericho, Premiere, 12 O'Clock High, The Best of the Post, Sam Benedict, The Fugitive, Run for Your Life, The FBI, The Dick Powell Show, Slattery's People, and Bob Hope Presents. He also made guest appearances on the shows Dr. Kildare, Ben Casey, and Gunsmoke, and had a recurring role on Gomer Pyle USMC, and earned an Emmy nomination for his 1967 guest appearance on The Big Valley. He went on to appear in Police Story, Barbary Coast, Policewoman, Kojak, and Chips, before concluding the 1970s by reprising his role as Greer in the TV special Return of the Mod Squad. He continued working on TV throughout the 1980s, appearing on shows such as Vegas and Quincy M.E. He retired in 1990 after guest starring in an episode of Murder, She Wrote. He passed away at the age of 86. Remembering Maurice Roeves, born March 19, 1937, and passed away July 15, 2020. He played the Romulan captain in the Star Trek The Next Generation episode, The Chase. His other TV roles included The Sweeney, Danger UXB, The Nightmare Man, the 1984 Doctor Who serial The Caves of Androzani, Days of Our Lives, North and South, Tutti Frutti, Rab C. Nesbitt, The New Statesman, Spender, the BBC adaptation of Vanity Fair, EastEnders, A Touch of Frost, and Skins. He also played Chief Superintendent David Duckenfield in the 1996 TV movie Hillsborough. In 2006, he appeared in the BBC docudrama Surviving Disasters. He starred in River City and appeared in Southcliffe. His movies include Ulysses, Oh, What a Lovely War, A Day at the Beach, The Eagle Has Landed, Hidden Agenda, The Last of the Mohicans, Judge Dredd, The Acid House, Beautiful Creatures, and Solid Air. Happy birthday, Marjorie Monaghan, born March 19th, 1964. Her TV work includes appearances on Quantum Leap, L.A. Law, Becker, Cheers, and in Space Rangers she played JoJo, and she played Freya in the Star Trek Voyager episode Heroes and Demons. She appeared in Babylon 5 as a character named Number 1, and later given the name Tessa Halloran, and also appeared on Deadly Games and Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda. Happy birthday, Abby Brammell, born March 19th, 1979. She's had reoccurring roles on 6 Feet Under, The Shield, Push, and Nevada, and played Persis in the Star Trek Enterprise episodes Borderland, Cold Station 12, and The Augments. She played Tiffy Gerhardt in The Unit and was in NCIS, Medium, The Mentalist, Lied to Me, Criminal Minds, and Castle. She played Tamara Moore in the made-for-TV movie Playdate and appeared as the wife of Steve Jobs, played by Ashton Kutcher, in the 2013 film Jobs. She also voiced the female protagonist in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Happy birthday, Robert Schenkkan, born March 19th, 1953. He played Lieutenant Commander Dexter Remick in the Star Trek The Next Generation episodes Coming of Age and Conspiracy. Footage of his appearance from the latter episode was used for the episodes The Schizoid Man and Shades of Grey. He acted in several movies, TV, and stage productions from the early 1970s until 1994, after which he began to focus exclusively on writing. In 1992, he received the Pulitzer Prize for Drama for his series of one-act plays entitled The Kentucky Cycle. He later received a Tony Award nomination for the same work. Remembering Hagan Beggs, born March 19th, 1937, and passed away September 16th, 2016. Actor Jim Beggs' acting career began with the appearances as Lieutenant Hanson in 3 episodes of Star Trek. He later appeared in small parts in several other TV series, including Poltergeist: The Legacy, Millennium, and 7 Days. He is perhaps best known for his recurring role as Dr. George Dunbar in the 1980s Canadian TV series Danger Bay. He also appeared in many movies, including the 1996 TV version of Titanic. Well, that's it for today, folks. I appreciate you listening, and if you enjoyed the show, please feel free to tell your friends about little old me here. Have a wonderful day.